What's the name today?
You'll see.
Turn up the volume.
Shh! Mom, do you know what Google means?
No.
Seriously, you don't know? It's a number.
Why did you say? That's a 1 with 100 zeros beside it.
What?
No one has that much money, right? Maybe only Allah has that much money.
Listen, Abdul Hadi. Any number. A 1 with zeros stretching around the entire globe. As long as you can specify it, this number will still be too small for Allah, and it would still be not appropriate to say that Allah has only this number. Allah is holy. The holy is the one whose attributes are perfect and is devoid of similitude, likeness, conceptualization, and limitation. I'll give you an example. If you have a lazy student who fails all the time, that student would be very happy about getting 53%. He wouldn't dream of getting that much. But if you told a smart student that he got 53%, he won't be satisfied. And Allah is above all comparison. Allah has the perfect attributes, the perfect power, mercy, knowledge, and wealth. But if you specify them, they become too little for Allah, not worthy of Him Almighty. Even if you think it's great, but still, Allah is above that. Allah is holy. Even His reward for believers is holy. Paradise, I have prepared for my righteous slaves what no eyes has seen, no ear has heard, and the mind of no man has conceived. In addition to being holy Himself, Allah is also the one who sanctifies things, makes them better than others, cleanses them, purifies them, blesses them, and magnifies them. He is the one who sanctifies the law in some places, times, and people. Let's talk about them one by one. In order for worship to be valid and rewarded, Allah must be the one who legitimizes it. There must be a text, an ayah from the Quran or a hadith that proves that this action is correct. I'm not supposed to invent a new kind of worship. I want to worship Allah by standing in the sun. Says who? Do you have proof? If the Prophet Muhammad worshipped this way, we will do it. If he didn't, we don't do it, because this is called bid'ah. And bid'ah is forbidden. And people nowadays are inventing really strange things. They say, for example, if you recite Al-Fatiha 5,370 times, you will pass the exam. Says who? Is there an ayah, a hadith?
But the Fatiha is good.
The Fatiha is the best surah in the Quran. But who told you that it will make you pass the exam? And where did you get that strange number from?
If he studied, he would finish faster.
We worship Allah using Surah Al-Fatiha just as our Prophet Muhammad used to worship Allah with it. We don't invent methods of our own. And you know what else they say? Send this message to 10 people. If you don't send this message to 10 people, you will wake up in the morning and you will be a banana. And people don't want to be bananas. So they spread the message, and this kind of nonsense spreads among people. The bid'ah is a very big problem. It's a problem because you're doing wrong, but you think it's right. You know, when you do wrong and you know it's wrong, at least you regret it. You ask for forgiveness, you repent. But when you do wrong, when you think it's right, how would you fix yourself? Let me give you an example. Imagine you want to make the school security guard breakfast. You ask him, Uncle, what do you like to eat? He says, I like chicken, I like tuna, I like fruit, I like chocolate spread. So every day you make him a tuna sandwich with chocolate spread.
No.
And you're happy. You think you're doing good. And you wake up early in the morning and open the cans of tuna and chocolate spread. And chocolate spread is expensive, by the way. But these sandwiches ended up in where? In the garbage. That's the problem with bid'ah. Your effort, your time, and your money go to waste. And the holy sanctifies places. So for example, this is a vacant lot, right? You can park there. But if we build 4 walls and write masjid on them, it becomes holy. It becomes the house of Allah. Praying in it is better. Walking to it is rewarded. And all masjids are equally holy. Whether the masjid in our neighborhood or the big masjid in the center of the city. Even if they are built of gold. Except for 3 masjids. Al-Haram al-Makki, Al-Masjid al-Nabawi, and Masjid al-Aqsa. But that doesn't mean that we can go and rip a piece of the cover of the Kaaba or get some sand from there. Even if you remove the black stone and put it in your masjid will not be any better.
Your masjid is the same as our masjid, and our masjid is the same as your masjid.
Because it's not the sand, not the stone, not the cover that makes the place holy. Allah is the holy, and Allah sanctifies the geographical location. And Allah sanctifies the times. He sanctifies the holidays. Certain days are more rewarding than others. Who determines these days? Only Allah, the holy. No one has the right to add new holidays. Attention people, March 17 is a good day to fast. Why? My great-grandfather got married on this day. You know what? Get a life, okay? And Allah the Holy is the one who sanctifies nations and people. He makes people better than other people. Not because of their family, money, or region. He sanctifies them based on their deeds. The Prophet Muhammad told his daughter, "O Fatima, daughter of Muhammad, ask me whatever you like, but I cannot avail you at all against Allah." That's why none of the Ahl al-Bayt, the family of Prophet Muhammad, relied on being a relative of the Prophet. All of them were role models in morality, righteousness, and worship. Allah will not sanctify a nation that doesn't give the weak among them his right. And let's say that these are the people who are sanctified by their deeds. Of course, we don't know exactly who they are. I mean, other than the prophets, even they don't know who they are. But let's say, hypothetically, that these are the people. Anyone, no matter what their origin, race, or past, can join them. Even if he used to worship a tree back in the day. If he repents, becomes a good Muslim, and does good deeds, he can become one of them. And anyone also can come out of this group if his deeds become bad, even if he is a descendant of the Prophet Muhammad. So, in order for us to be safe and our deeds to be accepted, we must fulfill 2 conditions. Sincerity, we talked about it in the name of Allah al-Ahad, and what we said now, that the work is legitimate, not bid'ah, not tuna with chocolate spread,